Hello there, Gemini, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today we're doing your weekly tarot reading. This is good, February 21st through the 27th. So we'll take a look at the overall energies with the oracle cards, and then we'll move to the tarot for more details. And if you're enjoying the content that I create or resonating with the message, I'd really appreciate it if you would consider like, commenting, or subscribing. Okay, Libra, let's see what you have on the horizon for you. Cow Spirit, the miracles are endless. Gemini had this same card. So you could be dealing with a Gemini, or maybe you have a lot of Gemini in your chart. Or we can maybe have some Gemini cross watchers. But it's this energy of, miracles coming in and just understanding that the universe is abundant and is almost like showering miracles onto you. Really interesting energy. It feels a little bit different than Gemini's, but really a lovely energy. But almost as if you are having to do something to earn the miracles. Interesting. We'll see what that's about. Never ending story. Yeah. It's this energy of having to release a pattern. To finish something out, when you release this pattern or this a belief or situation that just keeps coming around and around again, it's as if the miracles quickly rush in. There's something here there's something here about feeling like a missed opportunity, and like that you've missed it more than once. Now, you could have missed it in different ways or in different kind of situations. But I feel as if it's as if you didn't take action on something in the past and you missed something wonderful happening, okay? But it's not just once. Like, this has happened a couple of times. And I feel like you think amazing opportunities are slipping through your fingers. They're like showing me, a hand with sand running through the fingers. It's as if you feel like the opportunities are passing you by, or you're not acting quickly enough when an opportunity comes on. So you feel like time is running out. You're not sure you're going to get the miracle that you're looking for. So, for instance, say there's somebody you're interested in, and say you work in the same area, in the same building or whatever. And, like you step onto the elevator and they're on the elevator. And it's kind of an opportunity. You could open up a conversation, but you're like tongue-tied. You don't know what to say, which really isn't like you, Libra. But you're just like wildly infatuated with this person. And then, the elevator goes down, or maybe somebody else starts talking to them. You get off the elevator and you're like, oh, I didn't say anything to them, And then, a couple of days later, may you see them, in the parking lot or something. And you're kind of like, oh, it's like this lack of courage. And it's not that you're not courageous, Libra. It's in this one type of situation, whatever this situation is, that you're hoping for a miracle. Your miracle would be this person asks you out on a date, right? But the problem is that there's little opportunities that are coming onto your path, but you're not taking, any action on the opportunity. So the opportunity passes. The thing that I think it's the movie, My Best Friend's Wedding with Julia Roberts in it. There is a scene where she is on a boat going down a river, and talking to her past love, okay, and he's getting ready to marry somebody else, and she wants to tell him that she loves him, right, before he gets married. And this opportunity, she has this opportunity, and then they kind of like go under a bridge, and it gets all dark, and then they come back out, and the opportunity has passed. She hasn't told him. And she's like, oh, I had this opportunity and I didn't take it. It's that energy of, why didn't I just say hello? So let's see what your present energy is. The Fool. Yeah, I think you're really wanting a fresh start. And I feel like the opportunity for a fresh start in a new relationship, in a new job, in a new city, in a new whatever, okay? There's like an opening that keeps coming onto your path, but you're not taking it. Your indecision. Yeah, your anxiety. Here's your anxiety. Wow, really interesting. I feel like you really do want this. Right? It's almost as if you're saying to the universe, well, this is supposed to be, if this is supposed to happen, then you'll just have it happen. But the universe is saying, okay, well, we're giving you these opportunities. All you have to do is say hi to him, right? And you're like, we put you in the elevator together. You didn't take that opportunity. We put you in the parking lot together. You didn't take that opportunity. Like, what do you want us to do? So, yeah, let's see what your obstacle is here. 9 of Pentacles. I feel like you're not sure you want to take this opportunity because you also want your independence and freedom. Are you afraid? Yeah, here's the 9 of Swords again. Are you it's almost like a sense of being fearful of commitment. We are going to, that doesn't mean that you don't ever want to get married, or you don't ever want to have a job where, you're probably going to be there for 10 years or something. It doesn't mean that. I feel like it's almost this energy of being, I'm getting this sense of being, like all your other options. That's what it is. Like, I feel you think that if you take this opportunity that keeps popping up for you, that all your other options will close. It's almost this sense of, well, what else could I possibly have? So you're not taking that opportunity. There's a reason there. We're going to look into that. Because here, it's about closing out one chapter and stepping into the next, The World card is you've gone the whole cycle. It's time to start the new cycle. There's something, yeah, we have 6 of Swords on the bottom. Time to move on. For some of you, I think it may be time to move. All right, let's get your outcome here. Judgment. Okay, I'm going to tell you, this is like Gemini had the same card in the same position, and this card. Are you trying to get a fresh start with a Gemini? I'm not saying it has to be a Gemini. I think it's very interesting. We have a lot of Gemini energy here. It's been a long road. Oh my goodness, lovers, wanting to work on this, wanting to celebrate this. Libra. I feel like, I feel as this is a relationship more than like a job or something. And this is what it is. I do feel for a lot of you, this is a energy of wanting to reunite, but also being afraid of reuniting, because it may have taken you a lot to get out of this relationship in the past. And it could have ended a very, very long time ago. But you've gotten free of it with this 9 of Pentacles. So I think that commitment Okay, energy that I was picking up was like, it's taken me a long time to get out of this energy. I'm not sure I want to go back into it, you know? And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, we have the Queen of Pentacles. I think you've been working on yourself, you know, working on your financial stability, working on your stability physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. And I think you're ready for a new adventure, but it's almost as if you're not sure if you want a brand new adventure or if you want another chapter with somebody from the past. Okay, so let's clarify. Let's get you some information here so that we can, yeah, Fool card again, Four of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Six of Swords, wanting to move forward, wanting progress in this. Page of Pentacles, here is another opportunity. It's kind of like, are you going to pass up this opportunity? It's kind of, it's almost like your spirit guides are sitting around and kind of, you know, almost sitting there saying, okay, you think Libra's going to pass up this opportunity? You know, Libra passed up the last 5 opportunities. You think they're going to pass up this one? It's almost like, you know, they have a betting pool going on. Yeah, because here we have your present energy. You want a fresh start. The Fool card is clarified by the Fool card. Like you really want to go on a new path. But here we have the Four of Wands. You know, you want your stability. You want to take the stability with you. And the Page of Pentacles. You've learned some wisdom from this last chapter. The chapter before this one, okay, because you are on a new path. So the chapter before this was a difficult chapter. And it took you like down to your knees in a way. And it's taken you some time to build your stability. So even if you're sitting there going, no, I'm not reuniting with that person, okay? I feel like you're still having this anxiety because the Nine of Swords came out twice. This anxiety about stepping into a new relationship. It's like you want it, but you don't. Because the last one was so difficult to get over. You know, if the last one was really easy to get over, you'd be happy to jump into the next one. But the truth of the matter is, the harder a relationship is to get over, the harder it is to go into a new relationship. And yet at the same time, I think you want it, right? But there's this fear of, you know, do I really want it? Do I really want to commit again? Because when I want to uncommit from somebody, then it's so difficult. Yeah, here you are. Here's your own energy. The Moon card. You know, divine timing. The divine actually, you know, bringing this together, whatever this is. This is your obstacle. Is that you're wanting your independence, your freedom. You know, you want something balanced. You want clarity, you know. Oh, King of Swords. There you go. You want clarity. And I feel for a lot of you, there's also this sense of self-love. Like you had to go on this, you know, this difficult path that you're coming out of. You had to go on that path so that you could you could balance your heart and your head. And you could only do that when you were by yourself. And now it's almost as if, well, if I go into a new relationship, if I go on this new path, if I even reunite with this person, right? Or I start a new love, will I still be able to keep my heart and my head balanced? In check. Really interesting. You may have truly loved somebody in the past and lost your head. You know, like you fell in love and lost your head. So you didn't see them for who they really were. And there could have been like a lot of patterns in that relationship that just repeated over and over again. And, you know, I feel as if the universe is saying, Libra, it's okay. You closed out those patterns. You did the work, you know. We have the Page of Pentacles here. You have the wisdom. You see how she's reading a book and she's carrying a pentacle? It's like you have that wisdom and you can take it with you into the next chapter. Not to fear the next chapter, because you have the wisdom that you didn't have when you started the last chapter. That whole last chapter of your life, okay, was really, to help you to level out your head and your heart, so that you're not allowing your ego to drive your decisions, especially in love, or to allow your heart to get run over in love and lose your head, right? Because you do have to keep, there is something about being infatuated and falling in love. It's not that. It's just when you start making decisions that are unbalanced, because you're either too much in your head or too much in your heart. Yeah. So, Six of Cups coming out. Nine of Cups on the bottom, Libra. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune turning for you. After a long period, I think, of being by yourself, healing, gaining wisdom, looking at the different lessons that you needed to learn. The World card is here, and it's about endings and new beginnings. About taking a look at the time and the energy that you put into something in the past. Maybe it didn't bring you a lot of happiness. Taking a really close look at this and then closing it out, or stepping back into it. But either way, it's we're going to clarify this Judgment card, because I'm kind of interested in where this is leading. Yeah, it's really about taking a look about how you put time and energy into a past relationship, and then it maybe just left you discontented, right? It wasn't satisfying. It wasn't flashy enough, is what they're saying to me. It wasn't fun enough. This energy of it was okay. Really interesting. Okay, so let's see what the Judgment is. I'm very interested in that. Ace of Wands, Page of Wands, Hierophant. Oh, Two of Cups. Look at that. Two of Cups, Six of Pentacles. Dropping the burdens of the past. You have the Two of Cups and the Six of Pentacles, something that is balanced. Something that allows you to stay balanced. Your past relationship could have had a lot of drama in it. Where somebody, was up and down so much, and you were just trying to keep it all together, right? And it's really hard to keep it all together when you're with somebody that is kind of, a little bit of a drama queen, or, just almost, constantly looking for conflict or gossip or excitement, well, that's fine for a little bit. But if you have that every single day, it can just almost wear you out. And I kind of almost wonder if it wasn't like an ever-ending pattern in this past relationship, where it was just one exciting thing after another, or one terrible thing after another, and you were having to deal with that, and it was just kind of like, okay, I got to end that. It's literally making me crazy. So the Judgment card here is, I'm going to read this two ways, because I'm not getting a clear answer that this is somebody from the past. But it could be. So the Judgment card means second chances in love, second chances in you rebirthing yourself. It's about making a call. It could be that somebody from the past calls or something and wants a new beginning with you, comes in, pretty passionately, saying, I want a new fresh start with you. It could be somebody that you were married to, or had a long-term committed relationship with, or perhaps wanted to start a family with, had a family with. The Hierophant is, a committed relationship. And I feel like you are getting a chance to take another look at this. I feel like this person is going to reach out to you. I don't think you're going to reach out to them. I think they're going to reach out to you, and you're going to be kind of like the judge. taking a look at what happened in the past and asking yourself, okay, I'm closing out the last chapter. Here's the lesson. I'm closing out the last chapter. The lessons that I learned are, I'm not going to, I have worked on not repeating the patterns that brought this relationship down. Codependency, arguments over little things, it's almost as if I feel like there's this a nitpicking type of energy here. Like there may not have been anything huge that ended this relationship. There could have been, but I think before it ended, or before something big happened that ended the relationship, there was this nitpicky kind of energy, this, kind of, tit for tat kind of energy, discontented, I feel like neither one of you were happy. And it's this energy of, okay, if we're going to step into another round with this, I feel like you have done your healing. You are judging whether they have really kind of risen with you so that you are on the same playing field. This is, you have some really, really lovely energy here. With the Lover's card, you have the Two of Cups, you have the Three of Cups. You have a lot of excitement. You have the Four of Wands. I feel like if it is somebody coming back from the past, it is going to be different. But I think a lot of you are looking for something new. Interesting. We did not have the Ace of Cups. We have the Two of Cups, but not the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is new love. We don't have the Ace of Cups. I feel like you're taking another look at this past relationship. You may be even saying to yourself, am I really going to do this? Am I going to go back to this? And I think, there is something about thinking about how long it took you to get out of this past cycle with this person. There is something about, I feel like that is your obstacle, but I think also it could be the thing that is driving you about, where do I really want to go with this? How far have I come? I'm enjoying my life now. So anyway, am I on the right path? Here's your soul truth card. I'm not surprised because I feel like, once again, I think you've had this energy a couple of times lately, Libra, where the answer isn't given. It's kind of like you needing to go within, kind of go within, listen to your intuition, listen to your heart. What is it that you want to do? All right, so let's see what we have here. Sometimes we second guess what we are doing. We lose trust in the process and question if we are even on the right path at all. You are on the right path. Keep going, keep believing, keep remembering that you made a soul contract that you are currently fulfilling in every area of your life. Even if you can't see it, that doesn't mean it's not real. Today, search for all the ways you are aligned with your soul's purpose. The signs will appear. This newfound trust fuels your next steps. I think that that's a really good message because I feel as if, you're judging something from the past and, you're asking yourself, okay, I feel like this person comes back or there's some connection here, right? And you're kind of like, am I on the right path? Should I stay independent and free? Or should I return and have another, chapter with this person? But that is, even if you can't see it, it doesn't mean that it's not real. You are currently fulfilling your soul contract in every area of your life. And to just take it slow. I think whenever we're kind of like not sure about what we're doing, it is about taking it slow. I think that this reading is letting you know that there is another opportunity to reopen this past love if you want it, right? It's about opportunities coming onto your path. You know, the Page of Pentacles, something new is coming onto your path. You're wanting to go on a new path. It's just, what path are you going to go on? Yeah, I feel like you've gone on this new path of independence, and it's kind of like, wait a minute, I think I want to stay on this path, and then this person comes back, and it's kind of like, okay, do I or don't I? But that you are the only one that can answer that, right? Okay, so here is your advice from Spirit. Thank you, universe, for helping me see beyond the limits of fear. Thank you for expanding my perceptions so that I can see what is of the highest good. And there is your answer, Libra, is that when you're thinking about this situation, is just to ask yourself, what is the best choice, the best path for me and my highest good, right? It's about really thinking about, okay, I'm going to break the patterns of the past where I may have made decisions to please others, and now I'm going to make decisions to please myself. Really nice. Well, Libra, I'd love to hear in the comments how this might resonate with you. But I do. I wish you much love and light in this situation and all your situations. And if you did resonate with the message, please consider commenting, or subscribing. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now, Libra.